30th, 2025. And that means it's time for Third Eye Thursday. Third Eye Thursday is when I ask spirit guides to deliver us a message of their own accord. I don't have an agenda. I don't use any prompt cards. I come into this fully clear and open and ready to receive whatever message our spirit guides want to share with us. So I've been sitting here for a few minutes, getting centered, shuffling the cards. I don't have any idea what's coming in today, but I definitely am feeling that sense of grounding and calm. So I'm ready to start forward. So, Spirit, could we please have a message from you, whatever you want us to know today? Please send a message to the community. Let's see what's going on. What do you want us to know today? Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Chariot upright. Okay, sometimes you got to get things back in line. Let's find out if, okay, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Knight of Cups upright, Six of Pentacles in reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, the Empress in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, the Star in reverse. Okay, so what I'm hearing is sometimes in order to take a step forward, you kind of have to take a step back. Right now I'm hearing what's coming through is that there's been a pause, there's been a request for a little bit of rest. There's been so much going on lately, so much in the news, contending with the weather of winter, preparing for the new moon in Aquarius. And I think that a lot of people, probably a lot of the people viewing this channel, have been kind of running on full steam. And it may be time to take a rest and regroup for a little bit. Now, we don't have the Four of Swords coming in here, which is, you know, the real, like, when that card comes in, you know you're hearing that it's time to really rest. This is sort of different. This is almost like stepping out for a second, sort of like the Eight of Wands, and just regrouping. You know, we've got this Eight of Pentacles. We have to figure out what we've been doing that hasn't been working. Hi, Kirsten. How are you? You know, we really got to take a minute to stop and see what we've been working on so hard. And it's almost, what I'm hearing is that we may have been reacting to a situation rather than being proactive. And it's time to stop right now, just stop doing that right now, and make sure that we are driving things forward with Chariot energy, that we really are maintaining control over something that we want to maintain control over. The Knight of Cups is that knight that is going to sort of sweep you off of your feet, make you feel very much emotionally drawn to something. And sometimes when we are playing whack-a-mole and we're just getting things done, we forget to pay attention to what our true intentions are, what we really want in life, the more important things in life. And I think that that's why we're getting these cards today. It's time to take a beat. It's time to get grounded, self-love, the Empress coming in reverse and the Emperor coming in reverse and then the Star coming in reverse. It's like, you really need to take a beat and make sure that your cup is full. And I just saw something recently, you know, Aquarian energy is like pouring, right? Pouring the waters of life. You're feeding the community. You're getting people all together and engaged. And there's a collaborative effect. And there, I just recently saw something where somebody was talking about how you're told to pour your cup and you can't pour from an empty cup, right? And someone's response to that was, you're not listening. That's not actually the saying. You're not supposed to be pouring anything from your cup. You're supposed to be allowing the overflow of your cup to be what's given around, be what's spread out and shared. And I'm hearing that coming in today. So rather than pouring, stop and make sure your cup is full, okay? And then allow things to trickle over, trickle out, all right? Yeah, and then you have the Four of Pentacles. So yeah, it's definitely time to like hold on to your reserves a little bit. Five of Rods, some people aren't going to love it. Some people aren't going to love it if you cut them off a little bit for a minute. If you're like, listen, I know I've been helping you. I know you've been depending on me and I've been doing all these things, but right now I have to look at my boundaries. I have to respect my boundaries and make sure that I'm filled up fully, because it's not okay to sacrifice ourselves in order to help others. We need to be generating the energy and passing it on, not zapping ourselves of it all the time, right? Some people aren't going to like that. Some people are going to be like, hey, wait a minute, you were helping me out, and you got to be like, listen, I'm not abandoning you. I'm just taking a beat. I'm just taking a beat. And the Nine of Swords and then the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, it's like you're really worried about how things are going to turn out if you don't continue helping. Here's the Nine of Rods. This is, I think I said Eight of Rods before. I didn't mean that. Nine of Rods, feeling like you have to take that break for a minute. You've got to reassess. We're getting a lot of reassessment here. Eight of Rods, it's stopping the momentum. There's something off. There's something where you're going to be treading water. You're not going to have the momentum you need if you can't take a break right now. Seven of Cups in reverse, Knight of Rods upright, Five of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, it's time. This is feeling like that Aries reading from yesterday. It very much feels like having all of that energy ready to go, but it's not the energy, there's no direction. Here, it's sort of like that, where you're feeling passionately about something and you want to accomplish something, but the energy is dwindling. It's like the opposite of the Aries reading. So take a beat, get some rest, reassess your boundaries for a minute before stepping back in, because perhaps you may have been putting the effort into the wrong areas and it's going to end up being a setback, and you might have to redo stuff. So just wait, just hold on a minute, just wait, okay? Anything else from Spirit today? Three of Pentacles. Yeah, that's big time Aquarius stuff coming in, where we want to be collaborative. Don't shoulder the whole burden here, okay? Be willing to work with others and allow things to be as beautifully balanced as those three pentacles are in this card. Really rely on your team and really put effort into your team where your efforts are of their highest good. In order to know what to do, you got to take a minute first and just chill out for a second, okay? It's not time for anything real big to happen. So, all right, thank you for that message. That was the Third Eye Thursday reading. I'm going to go ahead and take just a few questions. I'm not going to be on here very long, but I'll continue for another, say, 10 minutes. I'll go until we're about 20 minutes of video, and then I'll close out. So I'll get as many in as I can. This will be like speed tarot. I'll get as many in as I can until 20 minutes, so 10 more minutes. Hope life is well. Yes, Kirsten, thank you. Does it still work? Hello? Okay, so Kirsten, do you have a question? If you have a question, I'll answer it. Hello, H2O. Pop a question in the chat box for me, guys, and I will answer as many as I can in the next 9.5 minutes. If not, we'll just leave it there. All right, H2O, life reset. Let's find out. I mean, new moon in Aquarius, definitely the right time if you're thinking about a life reset. Let's find out what needs to be. Could we have a reading for H2O, please? Ooh, Nine of Cups. The Chariot in reverse. Knight of Rods in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse. Eight of Cups. All right, so let's see about this reset you're talking about. I mean, I think you're in a place with this Nine of Cups coming in here. It looks like you're in a place right now where you can be feeling like fully satisfied, fully contented. But it's almost like you don't really know what to do next. You don't know what to do with it. You're not particularly inspired by anything right now, and it's making you want to go off and start something new. But it's like maybe you don't have to. The Four of Cups coming in here is saying there is an opportunity for you here to make a big change. You would probably need to be using this, and then the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, you're in a good position where if you want to reset things, you most certainly can. And keep your eye out for opportunities. Don't like focus too much on the small stuff right now. Don't focus on the minor details. Really be coming from a place of gratitude, and that's actually a big thing right now with this new moon in Aquarius, is that you got to be thinking happy thoughts. All right, you have to be the co-creator, and you're in a place right now where you can absolutely reset things, but your job is going to be to focus on all of the good. Don't try to take control too much. Don't try to steer. It's not like that. It's not that kind of energy. It's more of like a manifestation energy. It's not so direct right now and analytical. So yeah, you have an opportunity and you don't want to miss it. And it's going to bring you to a really good place. You're ready for changes. You're protected by the universe. Everything's going to go well. And it's going to end in the Ten of Pentacles, which is safety and harmony and wealth and abundance. So absolutely, go for it. Do it. And King of Rods. So that's like the King of Wands. Just feel passionately about things right now. Just allow yourself to really engage as a co-creator. There's so much creative energy coming in with the King of Rods, all right? And the ability to pivot, the ability to generate energy, just be energetic, all right? Oh, and thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. All right, there's your reading, H2O. Anyone else? Does anyone else have a question today? If not, I'll just close it out. We don't have to be on here too long. I'll be back tomorrow for the Friday 5. All right, let's give it a countdown of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we had one question answered today. Oh, Aesthetic Delta, you popped in right there at the end. Hi, Michelle, what's coming up for me next week? And then Mike Hoff, like you have no feelings left. Sorry. I have lots of feelings. I have lots of feelings all the time. All right, Aesthetic Delta, let's find out what is going on for you next week. Thank you for your question. Here it is. All right. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Swords upright. Something's going to shift a little bit in terms of energy. Oh, wow. And then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Queen of Swords in reverse. Page of Swords in reverse. High Priestess upright. Okay, so aesthetic delta, it's looking like in terms of next week, with the Knight of Pentacles coming in reverse, it means that the timing is going to change. This could almost be a timeline jumping kind of reading, but it doesn't necessarily need to be that significant either. It could be something where with this Four of Swords in reverse and then the Eight of Pentacles in reverse, it's like you're going to be making a change about something. You're going to be either beginning to hone in on your skills with something, or you're going to take a break from doing that. So whatever you've been working on, it's going to change. And for a moment, Queen of Swords reverse, Page of Swords in reverse, you're not going to have a whole lot of clarity about what is going on, because there's going to be like a learning curve. And that's why you got to keep your eye out for the High Priestess. There's going to be hidden information for you that you're going to want to be open to receiving. It's not so much about seeking it out with the High Priestess. It's about understanding that it's there for you and being open to receiving it. Nine of Swords, there's something that's going to cause you some anxiety in this change. And it's going to motivate you to reconsider your plans. You might be going off in a new direction. Don't get hung up in anything that you feel like is holding you down where you are. This Eight of Swords card is that false self-imprisonment card. And then the King of Swords finally is upright. You have so many swords in this. So most of your week next week is going to be reliant upon how you are thinking about it. Whatever thoughts, beliefs you have about next week, that's going to be the driving factor. So you want to make sure you have some real clarity. Even in times of confusion, you've got to be able to just not react. You know, don't react to anything. Wait for the clarity to kind of rise up to the surface, and then understand the situation a little bit more. Because I'm getting this feeling where next week you're gonna be almost scrambling to like figure things out, and like you have to have a plan in place. You don't. Next week you're gonna just need to sit back and let the information come up. Two of Rods in reverse, and then the Chariot. Yeah, so you definitely are going to want to just hang tight. The Chariot is coming. The Chariot is your ability to maintain control over the situation, but you really got to get through the confusion first before acting. So let the information come to you, and you'll be all right. Yeah, and then there's the World. That's your final card. You got the World card. So be ready for some big changes, and don't be afraid of the learning curve. All right, you're ready. Don't let it stress you out. Thank you. Thank you for letting me read your cards today. Yeah. All right. Well, Morgan Bramucci, good morning from Chicago. All right, I will take, Morgan, if you have a question, I will, oh wait. Yes, Mike Hawk, that's right. You got me. All right. Any other questions today? If not, I'm going to go ahead and close it out. All right. Thank you guys so much for joining me. I know that was really, really quick, just 20-minute reading. I came in here for the Third Eye Thursday reading, but I'm glad I got to a couple of your questions. I will see you tomorrow for the Friday Fast 5. We'll ask the who, what, where, when, why. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I will see you later. Take care.